Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Hudson. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, in the last episode, we got our food problems down. We don't have enough storage space to put all the food, but perhaps we'll solve that in this episode. I have no idea. Let's see here. What else we got going on? We would like to explore. We got our water tank essentially done. A little bit of contamination in here, so I feel like maybe we should mop that up. Maybe we should mop that up. Could you get to that? Could you get to that? No, she doesn't have enough oxygen. All right. Shouldn't take too long here. Let's cancel that one now. Get to that one, please. And that'll do it. That'll do it. It's pretty easy to get rid of the contamination. It does suck up a lot of water, though. It is a lot of water wasted, but I have a little bit of abyssalite left to go, and then this whole thing will be complete. And that's pretty good. This could be caused, honestly, it could be caused because because it's at the bottom of the base. I said I would never do that. Somebody mentioned that. They said, well, you said you would never put the thing at the bottom of the base, the water, because if someone takes a piss or poops himself, it just comes right down on top of into the water supply. Well, yes, that is correct. And, you know, we could actually make a way to get around that, but I don't know. It's not that big of a deal if contamination gets in there a little bit. It kind of floats to the bottom, and we can mop it up like that if it does happen. That does come to pass, so maybe we'll just deal with it like that when it comes. At some point, we should turn the showers back on. Maybe we make another shower. A bunch of showers going, because we could definitely afford that now. It might bring down the stress levels, but if you really look at it, though, everyone's dirty and grimy, right? Dirty and grimy. Let's go to our stress levels. Stepped and polluted water, that's not dirty or grimy. And then decor expectation, not dirty or grimy. It does not affect their stress levels that they're not clean. It affects how sick they get. And I don't know if diarrhea or spores, if any of those things really affect their stress levels. So I don't think that's necessarily a problem. It seems like their diseases just kind of come and go, and we can just essentially forget about it. So I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about it right now. I understand people giving me tips and tricks, saying that I should have the showers running, but I don't really know if that's really necessary, like I said. I would like to go ahead and dig up into this area. Like that. And then when you dig enough of it up, it'll crack through automatically. And then that'll all flow down to this. And you know what? You can dig up that gold. I think there was a plant on it before. It's gone now, though. All right. Idle 2. Who's idle? Whatever is idle. What are you doing, whatever? What is up? You are dig and build, so we need more dig tasks. We've made it all the way over here to this patch of algae, which is good. In fact, let's just go ahead and ladder down. Like this. And probably continue to dig this whole area out. Wait a second. Do we have something on attack? Where's the morb? Where did our morb go? Is our morb a nightly creature? Did our morb die? Did somebody kill the morb? Nobody's on attack right now. We literally have nobody on attack. I think the morb can climb up 2 spaces. Where'd he go? I feel like somebody killed him. I feel like somebody axed him. What the hell, man? He was sitting right down here before. Can he dig down? He probably just, I don't know, somebody built something on top of him or something. I don't freaking know. That's weird, man. Our morb just died. I feel bad. We should have a service for him. We could dig out this morb and this morb, but how do I, you know, what killed him? Toasty surroundings. They're always in toasty surroundings. Prefers environment 67 to 98. What is it in there? 100? Okay, maybe we should dig them out sooner than later then. But like I said, if we end up just killing them off, then it was all for nothing. Well, then what the hell, man? What do we got going on? Building lack resources. We already know the textile factory cannot pump out any more snazzy suits because we don't have any more thimbleweed stuff. And we should get more. Harvest that shit. These guys doing it? They're doing it. If I could get up to that thing, that'd be nice because I could harvest that one too. We'll take all I can get. We don't really have a farm right now, so. Yeah, there we go. Harvest that. And there's one right there. There's a thimbleweed fiber right there. Sweep it up, man. I don't know if they can reach that. I'd hope so. All right. Is anybody super stressed? Anybody like freaking out right now? No, we're doing pretty okay. Plant the mealwoods. Plant the mealwoods. Harvest at 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, these are all 2s. Your mom's a 2. This one will be ready in a second. Yeah. This is to the point right now where we have too much food. 57,000 kcals, and we're only just pumping out more, so. Kind of a problem. No, not that one. Cancel that, dig up. That's a 1. That's a 1. These are both 1s. It's a 3, 3, 3. Okay. We're on top of it. Oh, we're so on top of it. Maybe. All right. That's a 1 right there. You guys missed it. These are 1s. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's all we gotta do. But we can honestly just leave some of these uprooted for now. We have so much food, and when you end up getting too much food, it ends up rotting, and it takes over your base a little bit. So we'll wait on that just a tiny bit. Less micromanaging. If we hit a stable point, let's just keep it there. Like I said, when the food rots, it's gonna start making contamination, and we don't want that. Nobody wants that. Can't reach that thimble reed. Harvest ready. Somebody get to that. Is anybody bored? Does anybody have not anything to do? It's the worst sentence structure I think I've ever had. Sweep up this stuff? What is this in here? Fertilizer. A lot of fertilizer, some granite. Is it necessary to sweep that up? I don't really know. This could be a nice little shower spot. You know, make a couple showers in here. And then we could pump that even through this water purifier, since we're not going to do our bristle blossoms in here if it heats up a little bit. No problem. Oh, you know what? They took the water away from this one. Let's get some water back, because this thing is going to overheat like any time now. This thing pumps out heat like nobody's business. Gonna have to build that back again. I wish you could tell them to do it like back to back, you know? Break the pipe and then build it immediately, please. That little bit of water on the ground is everything right there. Idle. People are still idle. Larth and whatever. Are we done over here? Yeah, that morb can come over. He can't really get down, though. That's the problem. So let's maybe wait till he gets down. Let's dig up a little spot. He'll come down. And then we can build it up. Or build it down, rather. Like this. Ladder. Sandstone. Like that. Right there. Perfect. Build it. Build it now, whatever. Build it now, whatever. Whatever. Build. You have build. You literally have build. You just put it there. You just put the stuff there. And now you just have to dig it up. Now he's gonna get up. Now he's gonna no. I hate you guys. You can all burn in hell. Build it. What are you sitting there for? Oh, now he's back up. Okay. No, see, like, this is, you know, this is the big problem. Yeah, big problem here. It's very nice how you guys are such fucking idiots. You know what? Just dig it up. I don't care anymore. Literally don't care anymore. That morb's probably just gonna die. He's screwed. You screwed him. I don't know. You're murderers. You're murderers. If you can live with that, that's fine. If you can live with that, then I can live with that. If you guys want to be murderers, it's just so hard to deal with them sometimes. It's like, oh my god. Like, literally, they do the worst things sometimes. They choose the worst possible thing to do. We have 4 mealwood seeds, as we should. There should be 4 of them, since we have 4 empty plots. There we go. It broke through finally. Here comes the water. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Holy shit, the sun. I said. Look at the waterfall. It's beautiful. Maybe they need a little bit of work on the water physics, but... yeah, that's totally what waterfalls look like. If it's a really goopy, low-gravity waterfall. Wouldn't that be weird if there was, like, low-gravity zones? That you could, like, not have to build ladders in? If they're just, like, floating around. But they'd end up, like, knocking off something. Like, they'd collide, and then they would just, like, float away, and they'd be stuck in the corner, like, hey, help! Help, I'm stuck! I can't do anything, because I'm helpless! Okay, I'm watching you, Morb. I'm watching you, Morb! Morb sounds like an old janitor. Hey, that's just Morb. Hey, Morb. It's Morb and Earl. Damn it, Earl. Can you guys reach that? Yeah, you know, he can't reach that. How do we get this Morb down? How do we get that Morb down? I'm not sure. If I dig underneath it, does he die? Or does he just fall? I have no idea. We're gonna find out. For science reasons. Are you back again? Literally, you guys? This guy is just, he's so needy. It's like a once per episode. He's freaking out right now, though, because I'm talking with it. Hey, no, it's okay. He's like, I don't like it when you talk. Can you not talk when we snuggle? You're annoying. I probably am really annoying, because, I mean, what kind of noises do cats make? They don't make very many noises at all. He's learned to make noises, probably because I'm so goddamn loud. Oh, you know what? There we go. That was perfect. You trapped him over there, and he had no choice but to come down. Okay. No, good. Good. I'm actually glad for that. We can also get this taken care of right there, and dig that up. Get that chlorine down here. Sweet! All right. What does mine say? Dude. What does mine say? Sweet. We don't have any oneers, so we're good. Still idling, though. We don't have enough tasks set for them. Where are we going? Well, there's another slime zone over here. There's a slime zone down here. Let's maybe travel down to this one, I guess. It kind of seems like it's, you know, not the most exciting zone down here. But, for the exploration of it, you know? Let's do it. Let us do it. There's a little bit of fertilizer in here. How much fertilizer do we have? We've been tracking that very well up to now. We're still at 11,000. It goes down to about 9,000, then we get it right back up because we hit another patch of fertilizer. Ain't nothing to worry about. Hey, we just got another one of these puffs too. It's fucking Puffedville. Let's actually maybe continue on with this ladder. Whoops, whoa, drunken ladder. Try to have a little bit of a less drunken ladder, damn it! Oh, I swear to drunk I'm not God. That's lame. That's the lamest joke I've ever heard. I've heard that. My dad says that. What are you, my dad? You're like, what? You're stupid. You're my dad. You're as stupid as my dad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Let's also get this shit up here. It's probably worth it to get that fertilizer. I like how on top of our fertilizer we are. And by fertilizer, I mean your mom. There's also some algae up there that we just easily knock out. It's right there, just sitting right there. Get it. Also harvest that. How many thimbleweed stuff do we have? 1? Okay, so last time it said 0 here, but 2 here, and now it says 1 and 1. Is that because we just pumped out another snazzy vest? It's working. Okay, so who's the most pissy? Who's the biggest pissant around town? Larth is getting up there, but you know what? I'd have to put that award to whatever, because whatever really gets mad a lot. So let's give it to whatever. Oh, okay, so what are we doing though? Are we awarding the most pissy people? Is that really fair? Because the rest of the people are gonna be like, whatever's it, she's a jerk. She's an absolute jerk. She yells at me all the time, and then you give her a snazzy suit? What is up with this? I'm just gonna start being a pissant. Not really, you know, we're not breeding good morals here. Well, we're not really breeding at all, but that's a different talk. I like how this stuff's just breaking. This whole, like, peninsula underneath all this water pressure is probably just gonna bust open. But that ain't going nowhere between neutronium and abyssalite. To my knowledge, at least. Alright. Edibles are still at 50,000. We're good. We're good. These morbs. I said morbs. I think another one died. We had 2 of them. We had 2 morbs. Did they get into this toasty or this cool area and did they die? Maybe that's happening. I don't really know. Maybe we should just make a little manual airlock like that. Just to kind of separate, just in case the chlorine gets out. In case the morbs get out, most importantly. So like, what is he doing? What is he even doing? Where is he go? What? Okay. I think that was the problem. I think the second they stepped into this air that was like mildly cool, it's like poof, gone, popped, literally popped. Our morbs popped. Okay. Yeah. See, if I was editing this video, I'd probably put taps in. I don't really know how it goes. Something like that. Oh, no, Morbs, I wanted you, though. You guys were going to help me out with this. We could have 3 of them cranking away at this chlorine, and that would have been great. That would have been perfect. Who's gotten the spores now? Yeah, Dale. Fucking Dale, man. Classic Dale. I'm just going to leave the chlorine gas there now. I feel like I don't even care anymore. I'm numb. I'm so numb. What if I connected all this, though? What if I got all this and then got all this hydrogen gas and tried to connect that over here? You know, because that hydrogen can kind of come over here. It's only, I mean, there's a lot of hydrogen gas in there, right? There's a lot of it, but is it that necessary? Probably not. I said I might think about doing the hydrolysis, whatever stuff over here, but this is a fine area. And we have plenty of water. It's not like we're going to be short on hydrogen or water, for that matter. So that's what we'll go for. Do a hydrogen machine. These guys are still exploring. That fertilizer, or not the fertilizer, get the algae, please. Keep that ladder going. Maybe find some more steam generators. Maybe go after that gold. I don't know. Whatever. We have plenty of gold right here, too. If we need it, which we don't, because we're at 16,000 kilograms. This whole thing's coming together, you guys. That's a lot of water. I'm glad I built that up, and I'm glad I built that out of obsidian or granite or whatever it was. It's holding. It's holding. But if I bust into this, I don't know if that's going to hold. I'm not sure about that. So you know what? In fact, let's actually go after some of that gold. Let us do it right now. Sounds like a good idea. So I go down with this guy. Get that wide. And then maybe they'll just magically get the middle. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Alright. Should we think about researching the med bay so they can start taking some placebo pills? Yeah, you know, they can actually cut down on some idling. Could cut down on some idle. Idle hands are the devil's tools. Something like that. I think that's actually a saying. But like I said, something like that. Okay, our doors are plugged in. Oh, for some reason I thought maybe our doors weren't plugged in. We set that up last time. We're good. What are they coming in here for? They're coming in here for like coal and stuff? No. Igneous rock maybe? What am I building stuff out of that they need that stuff in there for? Is that the closest supply? I find that hard to believe. You know what? All of our storage compactors are completely full. Except for that one. There's a closed section. Oh. Okay. Could make a clothes bin. I'd like to make a snazzy suit if at all possible. Lacks resources, of course. New duplicants are available. Insufficient oxygen generation. We're doing just fine. We were talking about getting air scrubbers. That's right. This thing is not really doing its job anymore since the carbon dioxide's down here. Let's try to maybe pump up that water. Maybe put a couple pipes in. Maybe a couple of water purifiers, because I think the water purifiers are not very fast. So, you know what? I'd be okay with doing another water purifier. I would. Go like that. Wow, that's a little tight. That's a little bit tight. Are we still using this compost right here? These are things I don't know. Let's do that, and that, and that, and that. And, we need refinement. Water purifier, because I think one pump can handle 2 water purifiers. So I think that would be a smart thing to do, in fact. This is not a very full pipe here. So if this is a full pipe, they come into here, they split up, they can come back into another full pipe. So let's see here. Input is going, let's see, what do we want to make this out of? Sandstone, just the cheap shit. It's fine with me. Going to the input, output, up, and out into this pipe? Sure, I guess. I don't know if it really matters. Heavy watt wire. Okay. What is our load? What is our load on our wire? Up to 600 looks like max out. At 700 I saw. 780. 780 on a 1.7K is that's fine. I can handle 1.7. We're not even close to the cap, so I can keep loading it up. We're doing fine. Just thinking that right now, the more water we can pump into here, the better. Lift up that carbon dioxide to these algae terrariums. I could move them. I could build more down here, but I'm planning to filter out a lot of this water. And if this thing starts filling up, then it's going to drown our algae terrariums. We could have 2 sets and just deactivate one if one gets flooded. That'd be fine too. There's a bunch of 3ers ready. I told you we have way too much food. We still have 39,000, and here we are chopping down more. Ah, jeez. Too much food is a good thing. Too little food, not so much. Let's get this whole thing ready over here for what we're going to do to it. For the naughty stuff that we're going to have happen over here. I think what I'm going to do is end up going up even further. Like this. We still have this water here that we just forgot about. Just clean water. We're like filtering all this nasty water out. And we have this giant supply of clean up there. Whatever. Whatever. All right, is this toasty over here? 75 degrees? What was the, what do you guys prefer? They prefer like 70-something to 90-something. You know, we could honestly just make the thimble read things up here. Because it's toasty in here. It's toasty. So let's try that, actually. Aquatic farm tiles. Great. Do we need more than 5? I don't think so. How many seeds do we have? 13. Totally fine. This makes so much more sense than what we were doing. What else do we have going on? We're exploring. We're exploring more. I'm not really seeing too much down here, though. I'm not really sure if I need to see too much. What are we really going for right now? What do we really need? Nothing. Steam generators. Still have not found a single one of those, and it's kind of making me worried a little bit, I guess. We're trying to dig this out as well. What are all of our people doing? Oh, you know what? We have the research tasks going right now, so that's probably what's happening. And you know what? That means they're going to be sucking up this water. Means we're gonna be sucking up this water, and that thing's gonna be heating up. Just have to keep an eye on it. It's gonna be a hot zone right here. If I could get some wheezeworts, in fact, seeds. Wheezewort seeds. We do have some wheezeworts. If I could go ahead and plant one of those wheezeworts, maybe even 2 of those wheezeworts in here, it'd be good. I'd like that. In fact, I always like to make these out of the cheap stuff. That's the most readily available, which is sandstone. Just make sure. I don't want some fucking obsidian. I don't want them wasting obsidian like that. We should think about making some more, food things. Food things and stuff and things. You know what I mean, right? Maybe like in here. Like this. Food ration box. Doink, doink. Like that. Cool. And then in between there, I'll probably put a deodorizer in there as well, and a wheezewort if I have another spare. Alright, so this is how we do this. We'd say seed. Where's my wheezewort seed? Okay, well, it's telling me I've got 3 wheezewort seeds. Is it not? 3 wheezewort seeds. I wish I could click on that and it would tell me where they are. What that tells me right now is that we have wheezewort seeds, but they cannot be reached. If it's not going to let me put it into there. Where are we seeing these wheezewort seeds? I don't understand. Is it, where are these seeds, man? It's wheezewort seeds is not even on here. It's not even on the list, so... Shit, man. I don't even know where it's seeing this. Don't even know where that's happening. That is odd. Bug, maybe? Maybe it doesn't understand that there's actually no Wheezewort seeds and it thinks they're Wheezewort seeds. Some of these numbers are just off. Some of these numbers are just off. Somebody want to add all it together and tell me if that equals 41? I do it, but I'm lazy. Can we get up to this? Unreachable? Not yet. All right. Thimbleweed, plant it, please. We got everything under control, you guys. I feel like at some point we're just going to come back and we're just going to find that there's contamination in here. That's what happened last time. Oh well. We don't even have any pumps in here pumping this water anywhere. We don't need to yet. Get enough water in there before we set up our electrolyzer. And then we can pump it straight to the electrolyzer. Boom, city. Nobody should be idle right now. In fact, how's our vitals? Our vitals are fantastic, but Larth! Pissed off today. Don't get in Larth's way. Holding breath, chilly surroundings, stepped in polluted water. Okay, where are you? Where are you holding your breath? There. That makes sense. It's so funny, though. It's chilly surroundings, even though this is like a hot zone. That should be hot water. It is hot water. It's 88 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess it's lower than your body temperature, 98, which would reach your body temperature. Okay, fine. Fine. Research is complete. We can now start pumping out some of our medicine by building an apothecary. I don't know who's going to do that, but where do we build the apothecary? Remember when I built this last time and I said we were going to come up here? Yeah, we still haven't done that. We've got some things to do, man. Apothecary could just go wherever, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I rue the day where we have to think about, why is the water growing in here? As long as you're not flooded, sir. I'm not looking forward to the day that we have to start thinking about like making separate circuits because one is overloading. I don't even know how we would handle that, you know? A separate generator for this and a separate generator for that. I suppose some things... What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that noise? That's like the loud sleeper thing. It's just continually going off. Rip. Rip! That's weird. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, like some things could just be on a separate circuit, like Textile Factory could maybe have its own battery and just like one of these manual generators. So when we need to use the Textile Factory and the research station, we can have somebody just run for it, right? And everything else that needs to be powered on all the time, like the pumps, the filtration systems, the deoxidizers, that can all be on the generator, right? That'd be doable. My nose itches really bad. Damn you, Leonard. Damn you, Leonard. Blame the cat. Classic. So as soon as we dig through all this, there's going to be a lot more space for this water to settle. And we can start chopping into this. Get some of this algae, get that water out of there. And then that'd be smart. Look at this ocean, though. Have you ever seen such a big body of water? Stressed. Larth just got to the point where she's fucking pissed. She's livid right now. Alright, Larth. You're going on the table. I wish they would just go on the table right away. Okay, no restrooms built. From Slapper. He's thinking that there's no restroom. Lavatory is ready. There's a restroom right there. There's a restroom right there. There's no reason to think that. As long as this doesn't count as interrupted sleep. I think, honestly, I've had a duplicate. Like, look at that. He slept for like maybe, what, a minute? And how is he doing? He's fine. He's not even tired. As long as they don't go to bed and then get back up. They could miss the entire night of sleep. They could come to morning before they even got back to their bed. Then they're fine. Which doesn't really make sense, but whatever. If that wasn't the case, that'd be pretty tough to manage, I think. Remember the whole Wheezewort situation? And I built these to handle the Wheezeworts, and then all of a sudden, everything just went to hell? That's cool, isn't it? By the way, how's the water pump? How's that working? It's no longer pumping to this water pump. Right. No, that makes sense. Wait, no, it doesn't. It doesn't pump into this one because this is also hooked to the output of this. Why though? But why though? But why though? The output of this. This is just madness. This is just madness. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Deconstruct liquid pipes here. And then construct the liquid pipes to this guy again. And this guy will just, it'll only run. This one will only run when it needs to clear out the poop. When it needs to clear out the poop, which is fine. Just get there, please, before the poop comes out. Is the lavatory working? Lavatory is working. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the pipe flow in here. Did that fix it? That did fix it. See, okay. Something weird to do with the output, connected to an output. The whole system just says, fuck it, no, I can't, no, oh. Bothersome, but we have 3 water purifiers. Completely unnecessary, but now ended up being a good thing that I kept that there. It's also disabled. We need to enable it. Well, we don't need to. We could wait till the poop builds up because we made this long poop pipe. But that's fine. You know, okay, so look at the output here is connected to the output here, and that still gets sucked up into the input. There's something to do, something weird to do with the piping. Just don't fully understand it yet. This is fine. This is fine. All right. We're exploring. We're exploring. No geysers. The next place to go would be up. Would be up over here. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and build it now. Get to it whenever you feel like it's necessary. I like to clear out a little bit of space, though. Well, I don't know about that side. I don't feel like that side's the side to clear out the space on. And no, nor is this side, because that's going to bust through. I don't know. This is what I'll do. I'll do like that side up to here, and then we'll switch to this side. The reason I don't want to go this side up is because that's going to allow water to flow off and down and right into this door frame. And you know what? In fact, before we even do that, we need to make a little spot for, because this is going to be filled with polluted water. And if that polluted water goes do-do-do-do-do, and the next, it just fills this up. The next person that comes up through here is going to release all of that doom and madness into our clean water supply, which is exactly why I said we should not have made our system like this, but it is like that. We could change it up, I do suppose, and maybe that's what we should do right now, but it still might be enough water that flows down here, so we need some sort of fail-safe. Some sort of fail-safe. Let's make that now. Gotta think ahead. Think ahead, but just immediately ahead. If I just... Okay, so we could, like, dig over here to this water supply and just say, fuck it if it gets contaminated, but more... If too much water gets into this thing, it might crack through. So, that's also not a good thing. What are we gonna... How are we gonna handle this situation? Well, go up, right? And then you're going to go over a little bit. And then you're going to go down a little bit. Like that. Maybe. And then back up. And then back up. Like that. Cool. Do it. Please. And you know what? This actually can be dug out then. I like that. I like enough space where like a little bit of airflow can kind of like go through. Otherwise, it just gets into such a tight space. Touch a site. Such a tight space that it just gets hectic in there, and they don't breathe, and then they got to come back every 4 seconds. It's at least 1, 2 in there. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. 56,000 kcals of food. Building entombment. Ration box. I see it. Alright. How are we doing? Is that going? There's nothing over there anymore. How is this going? I'm not really getting to it, honestly. We're too busy. We need to get the generator up and running so that these guys can stop running. Because that's 2 of our 9 people that are just every day, all day, stuck on those machines. But our stress levels are fantastic. Are glorious. And in fact, let's keep pumping out some of these canvases. We don't really need igneous rock canvases. Sandstone is fine, please. All right. That'll do. How's our pumps? Pumps are pumping it. It's looking good. Still entombed. Nobody's getting to it. People are just too damn busy. I'm just giving them too many tasks. All right. At what point do we say that we're good enough? At what point do we say our base is good outwards, you know, infinitely, ad infinitum? I don't know. As soon as we get unlimited water. This is essentially unlimited water. You know, it's as good as unlimited water, right? I think we could last on this water supply until we don't need to play this game anymore, honestly. Like, cycle 4000. But, I just want to see a geyser, and I want to kind of deal with a geyser. I want to go get some Wheezewort seeds, set up a cool thing to show you guys what I do when I come across a geyser and how to set up an infinite water supply. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, I don't need the food. It's 65,000 kcals already. Oh, Lord, have mercy. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Maybe we'll just wait. Maybe we'll wait on the whole replanting thing. We need to eat up our food before it goes bad. I guess if it's refrigerated, it doesn't matter. Polluted atmosphere. Yeah, that's because we still have not yet gotten to the air deodorizer. And you know what? Why don't we go ahead and just say, you know, put some of that like that and some of that like that. And then, like, prioritize that box back to 7 because I didn't mean to take it off the box. Damn overlapping shit. Alright. Everything's got to be dug up afterwards. And now nobody's doing any of this stuff again still. These thimbleweeds are just thriving, though. Oh, everyone's going to have a snazzy suit. Everyone's going to be so excited about their suits. What are you guys coming in here for? Sand. Oh, that's right. There was a big plot of sand in there. I find it hard to believe that we don't have sand anywhere else. But I guess it could be the closest one. We have 83,000 kilograms somewhere. Probably in these boxes. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Okay? Get that polluted oxygen out of there so this isn't in a polluted atmosphere so that our food stays nice and fresh. It's like, you know, when you have, like, stuff rotting in the fridge and then you eat, like, a piece of lettuce that, like, sat in, like, there was bacon in there rotting or something and it just tastes like rotting food. This is basically our box of Arm & Hammer right now that we're putting in the fridge. If you guys didn't know, baking powder. If you put baking in an open thing of baking powder in your fridge or freezer, it sucks up all the nasty smell. All the nastiness in there. Well, you should also probably just throw away the rotting bacon. I mean, are you really going to cook that bacon? Though? Like, are you going to cook the bacon? Because if you're going to cook the bacon, then by all means, let me know when you're going to do it, because I'd love to sit down and watch you eat that fucking rotting bacon. Ryan. My brother had a roommate like that who would leave his steaks in the fridge for like 6 weeks. Like, you know, like there's like dry aged steaks and stuff like that. He thought you could do that in a fridge and just let your meat rot in the fridge. And my brother said it, like, by the time he was cooking it, it was literally like brown. Like it was like nearly mush. Like the meat was completely rotten. Had no blood or dye or whatever in it anymore, and it smelled awful, awful, awful. And 6 weeks out in the fridge, not freezer, in the fridge, he would cook it up and eat it, and that would be his meals. Okay, you know what? We got some slime that it's fallen through. Let's get some slime in here. The list is too long. I can't read it. And slime, emitting polluted oxygen. Sweep that up. The only thing that we had to take slime is over here, so totally fine. That's kind of why I didn't want to dig out this spot over here. And that's good enough. Don't want to do it over the door, because then all that shit falls down. I don't know if the slime actually turns this into polluted water. I don't think it does, in fact, but whatever. The decor value down here. Minus 115. 140. 141. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Sexy. I see a good spot for a sculpture block. Hell yeah. That's a good spot. Right next to the toilet. It looks like a guy that's on the toilet. You know, that's what I look like on the toilet. In fact, the toilet is a sacred place. That's where I think about most things, you know? It's deep talk. It's a spiritual place. And it'd be funny if I was not like completely serious right now. Toilet is a spiritual place. You don't mess with my toilet time. You take that away from me and I'll take your children away. I'll find some way to hurt you. Alright. Skill increase. Bass are tinkering to 10. At a bass. At a bass, bud. What is this symbol right here? Bass are sweep pending. Someone's trying to sweep him up. I don't understand. Can I cancel your sweep? Yeah, no one's gonna sweep Basser up anymore. He's like, please, somebody sweep me up. How are our vitals doing? You know what? Basser has light wounds. It does say that, light wounds. So you know what, Basser? You go ahead and you take a break. You've earned it. You've earned it, girlfriend. Mulewood seed. Mulewood seed. Mulewood seed. Mulewood seed? Mulewood seed. We need a few of them, right? Because if push comes to shove and I end up forgetting about our edibles and it goes down to 0 and we don't have any food left, problematic. I want to be just under where, like, we're producing a little bit, but it's still, you know, the balance is less than 0. We're in the negative a little bit for our food, so it eventually comes back down. I don't want it to just drop it immediately and be like, shit, we gotta plant some stuff now. Nobody wants to be in that kind of situation. Unless you're like a drama queen. If drama's your thing, you might want to be. Okay, looking good. Okay, we're on top of it. We are on top of it. I would like to continue exploring. So keep it going. We really don't need to dig out the sides. We don't. For just exploring. Just a small tunnel. I just figure it gives more people things to do. Plus there's like a little bit of gold and shit on the way down, and we really don't need to, because we got some more other places we need to get to. Let's not waste too much time down there. All this stuff is just sitting there doing nothing. Oxygen good? Oxygen is less good now. Less good now. I think because so many people have been in these massage tables and the medical cots and stuff like that, that they're starting to use up a lot of the air inside of the base. Anybody have light wounds? That was just Basser? Okay. Especially if Basser's running on the wheel. We want his athletics to be in tip-top shape. -3 athletics because he has a, you know, stubbed toe doesn't sound like a good idea. Spores. Yeah, that'll happen. You're in a slime zone. Don't fucking look at me, man. I gave you the task, yes, but you did the task, okay? It's not my fault. It's your fault. I'm gonna be a great dad. Still haven't even gotten up to this area. Too many things to do, man. Too many things to do, man. You know what? Let's do the same thing up here. Just focus on the ladder. All right. The spores! Ah! More spores. That's okay. Oh, you know what? We have an apothecary. We built this thing. So let's go ahead and crank out some placebo pills. Somebody get on that. And we can start eating those. Because, okay, so here's the thing with the apothecary. There's placebo pill, which says heal speed all diseases plus 1%. It's not very much, but it's, you know, plus 1% per day? Per second? I don't know. And then there's an herbal remedy. That's heal speed plus 50% for diarrhea only. Takes sand and algae for that, and this takes water and sand. We really don't want to get, you know, rid of our sand too quickly. Like I said, that's one of the things that people complain about runs out first. But I don't know. It's the best thing we got. We could build a rejuvenator, right? We could also do that. Rejuvenator greatly accelerates the regeneration of wounded duplicants' health, but I think that it's basically a better medical cot. It doesn't actually take care of spores. I don't think that counts as a wound. That counts as a disease. And literally the only thing that takes care of diseases is the plus 1% heal speed on the placebo pill. That's all I got. It's not even real. It's a placebo, but you know, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit, something like that. This air trap in here worked perfectly. Look at that shit. Apparently carbon dioxide is heavier than chlorine. I thought chlorine was like a super heavy gas. Apparently CO2 beats it out. Well, let's think about it. Chlorine, right? What is that, Cl2? Because, well, it's carbon dioxide. Oxygen is 16, and carbon is 12. Okay, so if it's CO2, that's 12 plus 2 times 16. That's 32 plus 12 is 32 plus 12 is 44. So 44 atomic weight. And then chlorine is 32, and I think it's Cl2, isn't it? So wouldn't that be 64? I'm just making these numbers. I think it's around there, maybe. I don't know what chlorine is. Is it 32? Is it 35? Chlorine should be heavier, atomic mass-wise, right? I don't know. Maybe it's not Cl2. Maybe it's just Cl. But I think, no, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Just doing science in my head, you know? It's not a big deal. Why do you have to make a big deal out of it? Why are you looking at me like that? What do you want? I didn't mean to dig those up. Not yet, at least. X is cancel. X is cancel. No, X is deconstruct. C is cancel. There we go. And then T is harvest. Got it. I figured it out. We got this under control, you guys. There's no reason to panic, okay? Stop panicking. I was like, oh, I could just dig straight up here and go up here and get that Weezwort. But no, I can't because this is going to be my hydrogen catch. I'll dig... Oh, maybe even down and over, because I don't want to go through the abyssal light. It takes 40 times longer than it needs to. What's our problems? Lack resources, skill increase, duplicants, no research task, insufficient oxygen. Good. Vitals. Better than good. Oxygen. We're going to need to make electrolyzers real soon. Real soon. I can make an air scrubber. Let's make an air scrubber next time. Let's do it. Let's put it in this little pocket right here. So that is our goal for next time. Air scrubber. Ooh, we actually need to harvest these guys too. And make our snazzy suits. Yeah, buddy. Before we go, let's check our organics. Algae's still at 10,000. It's fantastic. We can make another deoxidizer, which we have enough algae for. It'd be totally fine to make more oxygen in the base. But I'm thinking electrolyzer. Take care of this whole thing. So I'm excited. I will see you guys then. What else? What was the one thing? The one thing I was talking about that was like the most important thing? I don't even remember now. Oh, air scrubber. Let's do the air scrubber next time. And hope you guys are enjoying this. See you in the next one. See you guys.